Hi, and welcome to Life Preparations with Dorcas. Today, I'll be giving us gift ideas for our mothers, our wives, our mother-in-laws. And some of these gifts, you can actually translate them to the other side and give them to your dads, to your husbands, to your father-in-laws, all the males in your life and all the females in your life. You can use it for either side, but I'm concentrating on our mothers. Yep. And the wives. Very, very important. All right. So, this is a combination of different things, that they can use at different times, so that you can find kitchen things, you can find things for the room, you can find things for the sitting room, some for decoration, some for personal use. So it's like a lot of things that are going to find very, very useful. Even things like travel accessories are going to be there. So keep your fingers crossed, call in your friends and family, and let's start. First thing to get for your mom or your wife or your mother-in-law will be an African print. So now, I'm not saying this because I'm an African, but Africans have a lot of beautiful prints. So if you're not Nigerian, if you're not African, wherever you are listening to me from, you can find an African shop that has quality, beautiful African prints. See, they will always love you for that African print. The next will be a wristwatch. A lot of our mothers love wristwatches, and let me tell you, some of them don't use it. I didn't say that. Did you hear me? Some of them just want to have it, but guess what? They're not using it. Okay? Did I say that aloud? Okay. But truly, get them quality wristwatches. I know our mothers, our wives, my son got this for me, my daughter, they'll be doing like this, telling everybody. So please make sure that you get that for them. Now the next would be cookware. If your mother is like me or your wife is like me, please, we love good pots, fine pots. Some of them we even be using them for maybe like once in a while kind of cooking. Don't say we don't use them every day. We love beautiful cookwares. We love jewelry sets. That's another thing. Beautiful quality. It can be beads, it can be gold, it can be diamond, whatever you can afford that is beautiful and quality, we love it. And the next is lace materials. I don't know if you've heard of sample lace. In Nigeria, there's what they call sample lace. I don't know if other countries, African countries, have it, or other countries, but I know. If you want to go high, there are these ones they call Swiss lace, that lace. You need to see those laces. They are quality and a bit on the high side. So if you're looking to get something on the high side, you can get that. Now you can get your mothers and your wives and your mother-in-law's handbags. Women are always carrying, if you have the kind of my mother is always carrying a big handbag. So you can get her quality handbag. And please, when you buy, don't buy everything in one color. Don't buy only red, every time red. No, please buy them in different colors and in different sizes. We love beautiful bags, right? And sometimes you can buy them low heel shoes, because a lot of women are used to buying for themselves high heel shoes and they forget to buy low heel shoes. So when you get them those flat shoes or those flat sandals or low heel, they appreciate them because sometimes they come in handy when they just want to have something really simple, to walk around with. And the next thing, once in a while, just get them food. Just order a nice plate of food for them. They love it. What else? Phone. Yes, as the days keep going, it's not only men that like phone, quality phones, that like to change their phones. Women love to change their phones. So for the women in your life, get them quality phones. Now, another beautiful thing you can get for your wife or your mother-in-law is a beautiful kitchen knife set. Every woman wants to have knives that are sharp and beautiful. So some even want to have them in their best colors, and these days there are knives that are in blue, green, red, yellow, like different purple, even pots. So some people like want to have everything in a particular color. If the person likes that, it's very easy to get that for the person. And the next is blender. Blender is one essential item in a home. As much as you can get them those rugged blenders, and you can also get them those blenders that for smoothies. So there are different kinds of blenders for different things. Okay, so if you're buying blender, you can just surprise her with different kinds of blender for different things. It will be nice. And the next is underwears. A lot of women love their underwears and they buy them a lot, and they also appreciate when you buy them. Now, blankets. There are those blankets that are really nice, soft and fluffy. They're not really big for the bed, but like maybe you're watching a movie, you can use them, or you're traveling, you want a little soft blanket to feel comfy. Those blankets are there. And then there are these ones that they sell, like you can literally wear them like an afterwear over what you have worn. I know in just Nigeria you find them, and in different countries you can actually put them on really nice and comfortable. Other things are like things like traveling boxes. Women like to pack a lot of things when they are traveling, because there's this in case there's a party, in case there's a dinner, in case there's a beach, in case. So if they are not sure of all the in case, they just pack a lot of things. That's why you see a lot of men with so many suitcases. So get them traveling boxes. All right, the next thing is to get things like puzzles. Yes, sometimes women are really busy with a lot of things, so get them puzzles that will calm their brains down. Get them things that relax them. Apart from puzzles, you can get them these books that are used for coloring. Like, coloring literally has a way of refreshing you, and it has a way of taking your mind off all the stress. So it's a stress relief for a lot of people. Get them coloring books with the colors. They will love it. Get them bracelets. There are some that come in beads, some that come in chains, some is a combination of colorful ropes and all of that. Beautiful. You can get them mugs. Yes, I'm one of them. We love mugs. Different kinds of mugs, some branded, some unbranded, different colors, different sizes, all beautiful. And the next is hair accessories. Hair accessories are always very good, and I might also add that generally accessories are always a go-to for women. Always very nice. The next is that you can get them a family stamp. So I remember that when we were younger, my dad made a family stamp for us, and it was really a good thing that we had that family stamp. So when we bought our books, we just stamp all of them at different, we opened the first page, somewhere in the middle stamp, and somewhere towards the end, and we stamp. It was always a nice thing to give, to do. So you can do a family stamp for somebody, and then we had the dates, really nice. So there's a way you would just change the stamp, put the date. Fantastic gift idea. And the next is I can get them a kettle, especially for tea lovers. They would really appreciate that. And then for some people, you can get them a waist bag. Yeah, so there's this waist bag that's easy to put around your waist, so you can put small things like maybe just lip gloss, maybe a handkerchief, and your phone. Nothing too big. Usually they are small, and I know that in Nigeria coppers use them a lot for NYSC. So when people are going for NYSC orientation, they are going to the camp, people use them a lot because you can keep things that are really important to your ATM card. Those tiny things but are important. Your earring, your rings, and just put them in there if you have a high possibility of misplacing them. Other things you can get things like electric gas, induction cooker or electric cooker. Lovely. Things like bathrobes, really nice. You see all those comfy wears, some people call them lounge wears. People really love those wears because you can literally walk around in the house with them, and especially if you're a mom with really young children, there's no part of your body that is showing. Remember, we need to protect our children. You are the number one protector of your children, and part of dressing properly is a way of protecting your children. So other things are necklaces. Yes, women love necklaces, and you can brand them if you want. Some will have the full name, some will have initials, but see, they are really, really nice. I remember that I saw online, I can't remember which celebrity, but the person made, you know, this necklace that had her name and the husband's name. Really nice. Okay, you can do that. You can get them serving dishes. Those ones are fantastic. So I know of a family that they have serving dishes that their mothers have given them, and their mothers literally got them from their grandmother, so they are literally passing them like it's a generational thing. Very, very beautiful set, and everybody's so careful around it, because each time you serve something with it, everybody's asking, oh my god, where did you get this from? It's so nice. So get them serving dishes. And then like travel cases, you know, there are these travel cases that are quite small, so you don't have to carry like a 1000 ml of cream. You just take like, you know, 100 ml, like package them small, and you're good to go. Other things are things like makeup bags. Yes, get the makeup bags. Really nice. You know, it's not like sometimes they don't have makeup bags, but maybe that one is always maybe it's a color that gets dirty in time. They are lazy to wash, so they will really appreciate something that like that. You know, it saves them, you know, having to wash every single day. Now the next is house plants or indoor plants. A lot of women appreciate them. They are not plants that are really, really big. Some of them are natural, some of them are artificial. Or find out from your women, either your mother-in-law, your wife. You know, some of them are artificial, so they just put them on the table. They look really, really lovely. Another thing you can get for them are things like gloves, especially if you are in an environment that is really cold, you know, and then you have their names on the hand gloves. Really lovely. Or you can also get them cardigans, very sweaters, sweatshirts, all those things to protect them. Another thing that is really nice to have, you know, would be scented candles. Yes, for a lot of women that like to use candles around the home, you know, to keep everywhere smelling nice and fresh. Scented candles are fantastic. Okay, another thing would be like buying packs of detergent, you know, packs of soap and all of that. See, our mothers always appreciate things like that. And you can always buy them things like makeup. If you know the kind of makeup they use, buy for them. If you don't know, maybe you can give them the money to buy, so you don't buy a wrong one or their shade, you know, and then it now becomes a waste. In the end, we don't want that. Okay, you can also buy them beverages. Yes, beverages are always very nice to have. So if you know the kind of tea or coffee or whatever, you know, choco that the women in your life are taking, buy for them. Okay, another thing is that for people who are trying to live this healthy life, you can get them oil, olive oil, almond oil, coconut oil, any good oil that you know they would use to enhance their healthy living. They will love you for that. Another thing, so if you're a Nigerian and you use palm oil, I know that a lot of women that actually appreciate quality palm oil, because there's a lot of, you know, mix up in the market. People are trying to make money, so they buy the good one and then mix things up with colors, so in the end a lot of people do not want to, they are scared because they are not assured of the quality of what they are buying. So if you get them quality palm oil, that's a thumbs up for you. Okay, other things are perfumes. Perfumes, body sprays, roll-on. Some of them come in boxes. I know my husband is good at buying those ones for me. Some of them have the body cream, the hand cream, you know, bath gel. Good to have. Now the next is to buy handmade stuff. So there are these handmade baskets. So the other day, Christmas time, I took my family out, my children, let's just go and take a walk. So went to arts and culture in Abuja, Nigeria, and we saw a lot of beautiful handmade stuff. So, and I really appreciated them, even though I didn't have a budget for buying. So I know that definitely this year I will make a budget to go and pick some of those things up. Yes, we love handmade things. They are really beautiful to have. And for some, they love woven baskets. Yes, you see those beautiful baskets. Sometimes women use them for shopping. Sometimes they are used for storing things. Sometimes women just, they are used to arrange stuff, like in the pantry. Very, very beautiful to have. Okay, now other things are like jewelry organizers. We love those things. We want our jewelry organized, so we don't waste anybody's time when we want to pick a jewelry and it's time to rush off to church or any event. Everything well organized. Okay, and I know for some people they like to have reservoirs, especially where the water supply isn't so good. And in Nigeria, some people dig their boreholes while others use water board whatever it is. If you do not have a constant supply of water, having a reservoir, a huge bucket or a huge drum is always a blessing. And imagine you give somebody that, people would always remember. I remember I gave one to my mom, and each time I go to her, she would tell me, that's your drum that you gave me. She always remembers. Now, for people who love to cook, please buy them cookbooks. Buy them cookbooks. They always appreciate it, because by the time they are going through the different recipes, they always remember that you got them the cookbooks. And then for people who love books like me, please buy them good books. By the time you go through their library, you see the kind of books they read, and then you can actually get them something a little out of what they are used to, because it's a little different, nothing too far from what they are reading already, please, so that you don't take them off their feet. But it's always a good thing to buy them good books. And now I'll also add Bibles. Yes, I am one of them. We love our Bibles in different versions. We love having our Bibles, Women's Study Bible, New Living Translation, King James Version, Good News. Like, we love having them. So there's this Bible, I don't remember what it's called now, but it's really big. It has 4 different versions. So one version here, so for example, this is New King James Version, this is New Living Translation, maybe this is Good News, and maybe this is Easy to Read. So you have 4 different Bibles in front of you, compacted into one. So that Bible is fantastic to have. So get them different Bibles, get them concordance, things that just help their Christian lives. And then once in a while, just surprise them and refill their gas, or buy them kerosene, or buy them charcoal, or whatever they use to cook the food in the house. Just surprise them. And by the way, women love spas. So sometimes it's an experience you can give them as a gift. So you can buy them a gift card, and you can pay for a spa day, whatever. Get them wigs. If your wife or your mother-in-law or your mom loves wigs, buy them. And then you can also buy, if the person is a naturalista like me, so this is my hair, you can buy them natural stuff that you can use for their hair. Women love their hair, and they always appreciate things that have to do with their hair. Another thing is they appreciate things that have to do with their skin. So if you get them something really nice, something that she uses for her skin, and you buy it, is something that she feels blessed about, so buy that for them. Okay, so in Nigeria, there are different kinds of wrappers and clothes that I use for different occasions. So depending on where you're watching me from, I'm sure wherever you are, there are different things and different kind of clothes that people use for different cultural things or different days, So in Nigeria, George wrapper is used for special occasions. Yes. So I remember that my mom gave me a George wrapper that till today I'm still grateful for. I've tied it just once. Don't tell her. I've tied it just once. But I love my George wrapper because it's in green color. It's fantastic. It has a touch of gold. Beautiful. So get somebody a George wrapper. It can be expensive. Just thought you should know. But oh well, you can do it. You can buy it. Okay? So thank you for sticking around. Has this been helpful? If you are a woman and you don't know what to buy for your fellow woman, and if you're a man, you don't know what to buy for your wife, your mother-in-law, your younger sister, say thank you to me. I've done a fantastic job in helping you with this. I trust you to share this with friends and family so that their life is easy. They don't have to think for 10 hours to be able to come up with a gift for somebody. And I forgot something. If you have people who like to read, who like to do courses, and maybe there are courses they've been wanting to do, please make sure that you pay for those courses for them. Thank you and have a fantastic day.